hit that like button and that subscribe button, and we'll be good. Hit the like button and that subscribe button. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Michael the Mike, aka Michael the Comedian. Today I'm with Deshon Washington today. Let me introduce himself.
What's going on, y'all? This is Deshon Washington coming at you from Conway, 501, with my main man, Michael the Comedian. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing?
Alright, so just take the time, let the people know about what started your music, where you from, and all that.
Well, music kind of started back in like when did Michael Jackson pass away? 2010 is
What was it?
It was 2009.
It was 9.
Yeah, it was 2009. But 2010, I got asked to be in the Conway High School choir by the director, Mr. Husky, and so I did it. And I was like, you know, try something new. At the time, all my friends I was, you know, hanging out with, they were like, choir's dumb and stupid. And I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And so I did it, and that's kind of where it started. But I didn't see a career in singing, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, this is just something to do, a period where I'm like, ain't got no homework or nothing like that. But it turned out to really be fulfilling, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, I think the last time I talked to you, before all that happened, you were working at Toppers. Woo!
Boy!
And the funny thing about that, the last time I talked to you at Toppers, somebody tried to rob you. And you had to hit it with the baseball bat.
Yeah, bro. I had to. Yeah, my that was a crazy night. He was trying to get me because, like, the last few times that we delivered out to him, I guess he didn't get his order fulfilled the right way, or his pizza was wrong, and so he wanted to come at me, and came at me sideways, came at me the wrong way, and so I got my bat out of the back of my car. I was like, you ain't finna steal the $20 that I keep on hand. And so I was like, so I hit him, man. That was a crazy night. Not a lot of people know about that. I try to keep it on the hush. My family found out, but I told them, I was like, no, I'm playing, just like so that they didn't worry. But yeah, that happened.
Shortly after, I ain't even see you there before they shut down.
Boy, they shut down, man. I went back because I quit because I'd been there for a year, and management started like really messing up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you knew something messed up when they had an old girl. I don't put her name out there working there. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, that was first step.
We ain't gonna put her name out there. But yeah.
That was first step. But nah, I quit, and after so long, I was like, you know what? I want to go back and see what's up. And they made me manager. I worked there for 3 days. I was like, nah. I was like, there was a reason I quit.
You were manager for 3 days, man?
Yeah, man. I was manager for, I'd say about a week, man. And then I was like, nah, this ain't for me. And I left without notice because I was like, man, this place is going to go under real quick.
And it did.
Yep, it did. Now, I was right to get out, boy.
That's when you went to T-Mobile?
Sure. No. I went from Toppers, let's see, what was that, 2017. I went from Toppers. I started working at Mike's place in downtown Conway.
Yeah.
Started working there, and then after Mike's place, I started working for Vacation Tour and Travel, and then I went to T-Mobile.
I used to lie, man. I know that place was terrible.
Man, I ain't gonna speak that bad on it. I'll just say this. You know what I'm saying? Vacation Tour and Travel, you have to have real thick skin.
Oh yeah, I know you got cussed out a lot.
Oh, most definitely. Like the first 30 seconds of the call, sometimes more than likely would be them either laughing in my face, cussing me out, saying why am I calling them during their time and all that, and just boom. You get those rare occurrences though, where you call people and you're calling somebody that is in the hospital, or they just found out they got like a life-threatening disease, and that makes you like not want to do it anymore. The money was fine. I got paid weekly, you know what I'm saying? But after that, like,
got the Pops calling. What's going on, man? Hello? Hello? Daddy. It never fails. Somebody always call. Hello?
Why you ain't saying nothing?
I was saying something. What you talking about?
I ain't heard nothing. If you turned 21 today, don't mean nothing, boy.
21? You 10 years behind.
Nigga fix you that good meal.
Yeah, she did.
She told me she gonna fix that good meal for you.
Yeah.
Say, yeah, he gonna come and eat. Gonna come and eat and then drop a load and head out.
No, I ain't dropped a load, but I headed out.
I said, shoot, let me get this roll again. I'm trying to finish this last ball game. I said, let me call this knucklehead.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there full and eating.
Nah, I'm actually in the middle of a podcast.
Did you get your,
he just skipped over.
I got my break done. Appreciate y'all for that.
who done it?
My friend Lester, Lester's uncle did it. He only charged me $60 to do them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you get to your block, dog. We're gonna run back out on this court.
All right.
You watching a basketball game? You watching a basketball game?
You know what?
You watching the basketball game?
No, he refereeing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did 12 games today. Probably made like $300 today alone. All right, we're gonna pick back up.
Y'all know who y'all was at?
Talking about toppers.
I didn't even know he was calling. All right, we back at it again. It's gonna be a 2-part. It'll be mashed together. But yeah. So then you left Vegas, you tour travel, and went to
T-Mobile, yeah, T-Mobile.
and you there for a while, weren't you?
2 years and let's see, 2 years and 4 months. 2 years and 4 months.
Yeah, you worked there with my guy Ethan.
Ethan Funderbrook. Yeah.
I don't want to got him in comedy, you know that, don't you?
Really?
And when he started doing comedy, he hit me up and he was just like, "Hey, you inspired me to do it." I said, "Well, do it then." He was like, "I don't know." I was like, "Do it." He was like, "I don't know." And finally, he went up there without me and did it, and did good.
Yeah, he did. I saw the video that he posted.
I mean, yeah, he was a pretty cool guy. He tried to get me on T-Mobile, but some reason T-Mobile just wouldn't hire me. But anyway, I'm glad I did get hired after I saw what they did to you. But
boy, they do you dirty. And not T-Mobile the corporation. I won't say, like, I've never worked for T-Mobile the corporate scene, but Mobile One, man, I worked for them, and I'll tell you, I was there for a year, and then I was trying to leave because they do people so dirty. Like, I just, I don't know, man, because like after because I put in my 2 weeks, and 2 days later they were like, "Oh no, we're just gonna make it official now," and it's during COVID, so like because the only reason I put in my 2 weeks on September the 1st.
yeah,
And I was like, all right, in 2 weeks, I'll be having another, pay period. I'll be getting a full 2 week paycheck.
Yeah.
That's something I can live off on until I get my another job.
yeah.
And I already had an interview somewhere else. And then they were like, no, I'm going to just cut you off now. And so it threw everything in a loop, man. It set some stuff back for real. They do that to
They
people.
tried to, actually.
Yeah.
And you end up getting on where you're at now.
Yep. Getting on
Which is lovely, huh?
Oh.
But y'all hours awful.
What, AT&T's? What do you mean, like full-time hours?
Yes.
Everybody call
Oh
me.
my God, bro.
Part 3.
Yes, sir. Can I help you? Hello? Hello? Alright. Everybody calling today. For what reason?
It's your birthday.
It's birthday, huh?
Yep.
What you want, man? The next person calling me and mess up my podcast, I'm toe slamming them. What's going on? You said what? That's one podcast. That's what I'm interviewing. What you about to ask her? You just screwed up and now what you mean? Why is Brittany trying to charge, bruh? I don't get that. We all cool. Like, why is she trying to charge?
I'm saying that they do and they don't want to do the next one because we're doing this every 2 weeks, right? So the next one, I'm gonna figure out the date. I'm gonna look on the calendar and see. It's gonna probably be let's see some of our college back in a minute. But I would definitely love to get bro. I mean, I'm R&B artist myself, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
These fresh meat food truck, man, where everything's about quality, man, precision and consistency, man. You know, it ain't fresh if it ain't leaves, man. You know, I put the hard work and dedication into it. You know, it ain't meant that you buy out the store and I don't condemn other businesses. That's against the law, but, you know, my fish is fresh. Catfish fillets, catfish steaks. You know, like I say, it ain't fresh if it ain't leaves, man, straight up.
Already, bro.
Stop lying, man. You sing. Hey, man, you can't be a gangster singer, man. All right, keep going. You over here trying to moonwalk and shoot somebody. That don't even look right. How you shoot somebody then clap to the thriller dance? When? Well, I know you're going to ask me to come back, so I ain't worried about that part. I said you going to ask me to come back. Hey, man, you don't hear. That's a whole high education. That's what it is. Look right hall. I'm gonna focus on the first show because all the extra information you give it to me, I'm gonna lose by the time. You know, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Well, that's good. I can bring my guy to record me then. So that's on the 23rd. It wasn't cool up there. Dude didn't even show up the one you had beef with. Whatever you call it, whatever. He didn't even show up. Man, because I mean, it's pretty obvious. I don't know what his name is. I don't, bro. I don't know. It was a black dude on the card. It was, he wasn't there.
Nigga said he was there. He's stupid.
But the way we did the show yesterday was like a Wild Now style, which is pretty fun. Y'all roast. Yeah, here you go. I told you. You want to be a singer and a gangster. I got you. So you ride wave, huh? You ride wave, huh? A trap singer. So you telling me I got 3 shows that week. Wednesday, the Night Owls on 24. I want just 3 shows in a row. All right, man. Last time. I ain't worried about it. I'm getting all the stage time I can. All right. Sorry for the interruption, guys, again. I'm hoping nobody else decide to call, which they will.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? It happens.
Let this process. Club back there full of them ain't that boy. It's like you sit back there. Ready to take a nap at 8:40.
I still got to work out, man.
Shit, I'll do 2 at the
Alright, back again. But like I was saying, AT&T, their hours seem like they full-time hours seem awful.
I mean, it ain't that bad actually. You know what I'm saying? It's different from what I usually do. Like I'm doing 10 to 6 or 11 to 7. I'm making money though, but I'm not used to waking up so early and going for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm saying the hours long.
Yeah.
But y'all make killing off their commission alone.
Boy.
T-Mobile can't even match that, can't they?
The only way you can match it is if you do so much more work. At AT&T, you don't have to do so much work for a small commission check. You know what I'm saying? And it's only at T-Mobile, you could activate 50 separate people, and make like maybe 1,000 with 50 people.
You do it 50 people at AT&T, you
rolling. Boy, I did this past month, November, I think I activated 20 people, upgraded a couple people, which ain't as much money, but I upgraded people and all that. Bro, I got $1,000 commission from that. $1,000, like.
Not even talking about the hourly pay, because y'all get paid good hourly pay on top of that.
Yeah.
And like they paying you $10 an hour. Like.
Nope. And I'm Christmas coming up too, boy.
You know why I can't never get on AT&T?
Why?
I can't pass the assessment. I'm like, I'm not too honest. They don't do the assessment no more at the end of it when you apply.
I didn't. I did an assessment for corporate, but I'm not working at corporate. I'm working at third party retailer, Apex Communications.
So you work at third party.
Yeah.
I was talking about trying to work for the one that's over there by.
You don't want to do that.
They don't want to work the crazy hours.
Those they get crazy hours, and nobody. Man, you hear so many things about them. I'm not gonna say if they're good or bad, but you hear a lot of things. I'll say this: people that go to that store call us while they at that store and say, "Hey, are y'all open?" We'd be like, "Yeah," and they were like, "We coming over there." Coming over there, and that's.
I meant to show this. My guy, EP. I'm gonna let him explain it because I ain't the singer.
So, this EP is called Unsanctified Trinity. It's 3 songs on it, and the only reason why it's only 3 songs, everybody's wondering when I'm gonna make the big album. Big album's coming out probably February, March. But ever since the Netflix show that I was on, people have been wondering what type of music I'm gonna bring out, and so there's a lot of people that want to listen to me sing. And a lot of times, the songs that have been coming out, I had Slow Roll, which, gets a taste of my singing. But I have like Give It To Me and Ocean. I don't really go down with the soul, you know what I'm saying? So this one, it's me singing for real. Like barely any instruments in the background, is me singing. And the only reason that it's 3 songs is because those are like 3 separate chapters to a story. I'm condensing a big book of a story into 3 songs. So if this podcast is gonna be out after release, so people are gonna know.
Well, I'm releasing it. It's probably an hour after we leave. It'll be on Anchor, and then of course I'll put it on Facebook and tag you in it.
Yeah.
Man, now I never tell no other artists this, but if you want people to listen, you have to promote yourself.
Oh yeah.
I can promote it, but more people that your fans gonna want to listen to it. You gonna have to promote it. That means promote it on all social media.
Oh, most definitely.
Even put it on Snapchat, So that's just, excuse me, people. I have people on there that should have way more views than they have, but it's just telling me the lack of promoting. So
yeah,
I mean, it don't hurt me because they still gonna hear me.
Of course.
But
I'm definitely gonna be promoting this. But the song, the album is all about one person. I ain't gonna name her.
She knows her name.
Yeah, she knows who she is. It ain't in there. You ain't gonna find it in there.
No, you said about one person, so I'm here.
It's about
my bed.
My bed. Yep.
Still alive.
Yep.
Smoking mirrors. Okay.
Yeah. So
Black Jesus, you hear this? You hear this? Hashtag Black Jesus, by the way. Well, go ahead.
But she gon' know who it's about. But it's about I caught her. So the first song you'll hear is how I caught her cheating on me. Caught her cheating on me. In the video, you'll see it. The video has a graphic content warning in front of it because everything, besides where I'm working at, where I'm getting off of work, everything you see in that video is basically almost shot for shot reenactment of what I saw. I try to catch everything that I saw in my mind. And so it goes from, it was our anniversary, right? Oh, yeah, anniversary. I'm calling her up. I got off of work late. I'm calling her up. She ain't answering. So I was like, man, she must be mad at me.
I've been using it now about 1.5 years or so. I'm very satisfied with the cut and continuing using this service. Nice, clean job, cleans up behind itself. Make sure everything right before you leave, and he's checked with the people that he's working for and make sure they're satisfied. So far, I've been satisfied for the past 1.5 years, and I'm continuing using it as long as I got a yard.
And so I'm driving, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm not finna just go home. I'm gonna go pick her up. So I wanted to go pick her up, take her out to eat at a favorite restaurant, just have a good day. It's our anniversary, you know what I'm saying? So I go home, I get dressed, I get inside the house, and the first thing that I see is rose petals on the floor. I see rose petals everywhere, and I'm like, oh, so she knew. She already knew. I smell food. She cooking some really good food. And I introduced her to Marvin Gaye. She didn't know who Marvin Gaye was. She listened to a lot of new school music, but I introduced her to Marvin Gaye.
That would tell you absolutely her race, but keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, because you'll see it in the video too.
Explain.
But I introduced her to Marvin Gaye. She loved Marvin Gaye, and that's Let's Get It On was playing in the background. Like, you know, I was like, oh snap! I done walked into a good anniversary. So smelling the food, I'm smelling her perfume. What I didn't notice on the table as I was leaving, like after I found her, was that there was like 2 plates on the table and halfway eaten. If I would have saw that, I would have known what I was walking into. So I opened up.
We know where your mind would say.
Oh boy. I walked into the room and there they were, on the bed. Didn't know I was there for a couple seconds because I opened up the door. They were going at it. And when I finally said something, she got up and tried to like make dude leave and apologize to me, being like, "This isn't what it looks like." I was trying to talk to somebody about problems I was having. Then he just came on to me, whoop de whoop de whoop, trying to play a victim. And that's the first song. That's My Bed. The second song is Smoke and Mirrors. So you'll hear it's a girl on the track who's speaking. It's not a voicemail or anything like that. It's what she said to me. So she tried to invite me down to get something to eat, get some lunch. She was like, "I just want to talk to you." It's like weeks after I found out. She wants to talk to me about what happened. She wants to try to clear the air, basically. So I get there and she says, "I already told you that I'm sorry. I want you, I need you, I love you. You know this isn't me. Let's just start over." And then this is the tagline: "I'm sorry that you had to see that." So I'm like, why are you sorry that I had to see that? Why aren't you sorry that you did it?
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there and I was like, man, I can't believe I'm sitting here listening to your lies. I'm listening to you lie. Right. And basically I'm like, I can see your picture so much clearer now that I've gone through your smoke and mirrors. And so that's second song. The third song is called Still Alive. The reason being is while we were dating, we would always say it's some corny, mushy stuff, but it was us, you know. Yeah. It was something that we had.
Like everybody had that. The relationship had a little code and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
she would say, we would say, "You're the reason that my blood is pumping, and without you, I wouldn't be alive." So it put that like kind of that thought in the head. It's like, man, we're together. If we were to break up, I don't know what I would do.
Right.
So after we broke up, man, I was down. I was like, man, I don't know what I did to make her do that. You know, I was blaming myself. But then I was like, no, because she went for a guy that she said was doing her wrong and all that other stuff. And I was like, actually, I'm doing better. Like now that we cut that off, like I'm free again, but I can actually do stuff that I want to do again.
Right.
So I'm sitting there saying that I'm still alive. And so that's the third song. And it's just those 3 songs, trying to get everything in one piece.
I'm ready to hear this.
I'm ready to hear it too, bro. I'm excited to hear it, bro.
I gotta hear this,
bro. I respect you, bro. I
put it in the laptop.
I want to hear that,
bro. It's. I will say this. My engineer, it's real emotional because I've showed some people the video, you know, just to get feedback. Showed my family, showed a couple of friends, you know, people that I showed people that wasn't like really listening to my music before, and so I was like, hey, look at this. If you like it and you don't know my music, then that lets me know that I can get to a crowd that don't know me. And the first video, I only got one video out that's coming out tomorrow. It's always that same thought process, which is exactly what I want. They be like, oh man, you finna tear it up. She didn't cook for you. She got rose petals on the floor.
Yeah, I was thinking like, man, you could have fun.
Yeah. And then when the door opens, they see something on the side. You'll see the covers moving on the side, but it's a quick shot of that. So if you don't see that, you just see me in the song. I dropped to my knees, you know, adding it for effect. I didn't drop to my knees. I stood there and I was heated, boy.
I'm trying to explain it now. Look, in the video, I dropped to my knees, but in real life, I didn't.
I didn't. I ain't gonna drop to my knees, no. But
why?
Jesus, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's emotional.
I'm glad I never ever had experience before. I don't know what I do walking in the room saying something like that. It'd be like,
you never know. It's one of those things where you be joking with your boys, like, man, if I caught my woman cheating, I'd do this and do that. When it happens, you
didn't
stuck.
know if you want to hurt dude or not, did you?
I know what to do, man. I'm sitting there, I'm like, because I opened the door and I saw it, I'm just like, and
Took
I
your
just
breath
had,
away, huh?
yeah, I couldn't, really get what I was looking at. I was like, did I walk in the wrong house? Like, no. And when I finally, I was just like, what's going on? Basically, like, all my emotions kind of just went numb. I wasn't angry. I wasn't upset. I wasn't sad. I was just like, what's going on? And she got up off of him and like,
oh no.
Yeah, she was on top of him.
Oh no.
She was on top in the song.
She was on Genuine Pony, huh?
Boy, in the song,
Playing Marvin Gaye. Oh,
playing
my
Let's
goodness.
Get It On. She was getting on, man. Here, in the song, it goes, there's someone in my bed, kissing her lips, holding her hips, her hands are rubbing his chest. Like, in those split seconds, when I saw it, they were kissing, she rose up and just rubbing him like it was something that they usually do. And I'm sitting there, I'm seeing this with my own eyes, and man, I was like, I don't know what to do. So she pushing him out and telling him, get out.
It's not even his fault.
No, like it's hers, and she was trying to make it seem like it was his, and like trying to manipulate me, basically saying that she didn't have nobody to talk to.
Where's she at? Don't do that.
No. I will say this: she's still in Arkansas.
You almost said it, but
I almost did. Yeah, she's still in Arkansas. She got 4 babies by four different daddies.
After y'all?
After us, 4 babies, 4 different daddies.
Well,
Don't even know who they are.
You should have made a song Multi-Babies. That could have been right back. It would have been right in the description.
Boy.
Multi-Babies, 4 different baby daddies.
One more should have Jackson 5. She ain't ready to start
See,
there, boy.
Now she probably done blew up and everything. Hey, women, listen. When a dude mess up, we don't go out, we don't gain no weight, we gonna do all that. But when y'all mess up, y'all going on a spree. Y'all gonna smash at everything, getting pregnant, and now you wearing leggings up to your chest, built like a college refrigerator, and you mad at us. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So now, we're gonna get away from that sad story.
I can't wait.
You
to
trifling, by the way.
it.
But so you can explain this whole thing because everybody know now the Instagram got a little popping after the Netflix running. Yeah. So how they even start? And I watched it, and I don't understand. I was laughing because you and the white dude were going at it. Y'all kept picking each other.
Man, no, he never
kept
picked
picking
me.
him.
Yeah, I kept picking him.
I don't know why.
Cause the thing was, here's the thing. At first I was serious when I said, I was like, I didn't feel no type of energy from that short little snippet that he sung. Yeah. And so from then I was like, man, he ain't, in my head, since it was basically a karaoke competition.
You barely got picked. That's the thing. You barely got picked.
Nobody
picked
picked
one
me.
time.
No, nobody picked me. The whole show. The only reason I got out is because I was 3% less than him, trying to get into the final round. And he.
And I knew he wasn't. I knew he wasn't gonna be able to do with nasty. The light skinned dude.
Oh, bro, he bad. He a bad dude.
Man, I was like, boy.
He was one of the main ones I was concerned about. I was like, if I get to the finals with him and lose, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, that's a battle that people would want to see. Everybody's been hitting me on Instagram all over the world, Argentina, Australia, New Zealand, like South Korea. They're like, oh, I wanted you and Quentin to be in the finale. Like, y'all would have made a good finale. We would have.
Yeah, because when he went to do, he murdered him. Like,
it wasn't.
I was just like, man. And then it's like all of a sudden they picked the right songs for Quentin, like the right songs when he had to hit them pitch perfect notes. And I was like, and he was hitting them. I was like, jeez, my boy ain't got no chance.
He did the game well. Like he understood that he had to stick to the script.
Welcome to Mama Dean's Down Home Cooking, located at 515 South James Street, Jacksonville, Arkansas, 72076. Or give us a call at 501-519-4255. Looking for good down home cooking? Give us a try today. We offer macaroni and cheese, some of the best sweet potatoes in the state of Arkansas, country fried steak, also fried fish, and we also offer a veggie plate. You won't be sorry. So give us a try today. Tuesday through Fridays, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Thank you.
That I had to, turn into real quick, because like if you see me locally in my bands and stuff, I don't stick to the script that much of the original artist.
Right. You don't. You all making your own.
Yeah. And on that show, I couldn't make it my own, and that's what basically was my downfall on Celine Dion's song, the Titanic song. I forget the name of the song.
I know you're talking about that.
Yeah, My Heart Will Go On. Yeah, but I hit that high note and I heard the roar in the crowd and I was like, I'm about to get down, and I did my own stuff, and that could be a downfall. I got emotional. I was like, ooh, I think I'm gonna make it. But it wasn't about popularity, it was about sticking to the script.
Right. So I'm gonna let you explain how they went about how you got on that show and stuff like that before I ask the next question.
Okay, I'll make it quick. So there's this competition called Karaoke World Championships, KWC, and I've been in that for 2 years. I did that, made it past state, got second place at state, and so pushed me through the nationals in Las Vegas. After I made state and it was confirmed I was going to nationals, a producer by the name of Nathan, I won't say his last name, but Nathan reached out and he was like, hey, I saw you one of the contestants to go to nationals. There's this show that we're doing. Can't really speak much on it, but would you like to audition? I was like, all right, cool. It was like a random Facebook message. And I was like, all right, whatever. So went through with that and made a couple of audition videos for him, sent it to him, filled out an application, and he kept wanting to move me to the next part. I went to Vegas and he was like, I want to meet you in person. I'll be there. We want to audition you in person, get a live video. I was like, all right, cool. I did that, and he kept pushing me through. That was in August. September come around, and they tell me I need to get a passport. I need to get a passport by the end of October, so I have to expedite it. Passports can take up to 6 to 8 weeks to get here, but if I expedite it, I can get it in like 4. So that was about $250, and I was like, if I do this, am I on the show? They were like, we don't know yet. You're on the final listing of it, but you have to have the passport. So I got the passport, told them I had the passport, and they were like, all right, we'll be in touch. Didn't hear back for a couple days. Then they emailed me and they was like, all right, we're gonna call you. If it's yes or no, you'll know. I get a call eating pizza pockets and I get a +44 area code, man. It's a dude from London. And he was like, hi, is this Deshon? I was like, yeah. He was like, hi, this is Patel, just calling to let you know you made the show. And I was like, oh snap, like this is real. But at the same time, I was like, man, I still don't know, because this is happening. It's a Netflix show. I didn't expect this to happen in a short span. You know what I'm saying? Right. So they called me. I was at work. I was working at T-Mobile actually, and they were like, hey, no, I was at the state fair. I was at Arkansas State Fair, and they called me. They're like, hey, we want to let you know that we've finalized everything. We're finna send you your booking information for your plane, for your car ride. Like, they sent an all-black Escalade to pick me up, took me to the airport, Airport, I went from Conway to Atlanta, Atlanta to London. Everything paid for. Trip, food, they gave me £100, which is like 120 American dollars. Gave me money to eat and do whatever I want. And
what you eat on?
Man, bro, they had baked beans for breakfast over there. Like they make baked beans for breakfast. That's their breakfast. I got to sip on tea while I was in London, and that for me that was it. I was like, as long as I get to sip tea in London, I was like, that's the
Hot
epitome.
tea or cold tea?
Hot tea, of course, hot tea. Gotta get the hot tea.
Crumpets. Tea and crumpets.
Crumpets and biscuits. But yeah, it was in a short span of not even like I'll say 2 months. It went from me thinking I was just going to go to nationals and come back to being picked to be on a Netflix show.
How long you in London?
I was in London for about 5 days. 5 days just about. Landed, had a rest day, had a day to go out and explore. Went out and did the show, and came back and had another day of just like relaxation. And I left the 5th day, so 5 days. Yeah.
What about the women down there?
Boy. When I tell you,
Don't tell me you went down there. Never mind, not for cameras.
I will say this. I had fun while I was in London. I'll say that.
In other words, she had the baby up there, but he ain't
Man, I was sad that I had to leave because
You fell in love with a chick.
I didn't fall in love with the woman. No, I didn't. I fell in love with the city, but the women up there, I didn't really have time to get to know them. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you shout London out. Man.
Oh, most
You
definitely.
went through a whole stage. You didn't know him. You just said.
That accent got me, boy.
Oh yeah, trust me. I
Boy.
probably
Going over there and hearing and it's just infectious because if you go over there, you're gonna end up talking like them. After like 30 minutes, if you just talking to somebody, I'm so serious, man. Like I was walking.
But also, when you go over there and you from America and you got a whole different voice, women come to you like, shh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
Where are you
and
from?
you're just like, damn. So like, I military people always told me, when you go out of state and you go over there, it's so easy to get a girl because you're not from there, you new, so it's like you can talk to them for 30 minutes and then your hotel chilling with you.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna leave it alone.
One.
Yeah. But yeah, so went on to the show. Like I said, I watched it, and when they kept getting down, like, oh, he might put a win it. I know you weren't gonna tell nobody you won it if you did win it.
Nah, I
You
couldn't,
want everybody
bro.
to watch it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Were y'all on a contract or something?
Yeah, we couldn't say nothing. We couldn't say anything. What's going on, boss?
You got it, shit. You got it. It's your shit. It's your shit. Damn it.
We
Hey
were-
y'all, there's a pony in the background.
In the
He
ground.
came out of nowhere like easy up on Friday. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, we was on a contract for a good, like we couldn't say anything, and if we posted on Facebook, Snapchat, they had our social media handles. That way they could come and scope, and if we said anything, they would pull the episode, and then the person that won wouldn't get their money because you couldn't watch the episodes. There was no point of it. It would be like it never even happened.
Yeah.
And so I had to keep my mouth shut. So even if I would have won, the only person that would have known is Black Jesus and my mama.
Hey, you get some love today, bro. You get some love today. Hashtag Black Jesus.
Hashtag Black Jesus. But yeah, it was hard not saying anything about it because I was excited. I was like, I'm gonna be on a worldwide thing. Like it's not one of those shows on Fox News or like Fox 16 and some stuff like that where it's like, oh, it's just in America and it'll be on. Yeah, and it'll be on for a season. Yeah, This is gonna be on until they take it down.
And it's still on there right now, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be on there. It's one of those shows that it's up there now. It's staying on there, and I'm still getting messages. I got a message from a
So
girl in Turkey.
why you never going to The Voice or anything?
Man, I tried out for The
I know
Voice.
I know The Voice do put you on a 2-year contract. So
Yeah.
once you get on the show and you start, if you get on the show, period. Once you get off, you can't really do nothing for 2 years.
Yeah, and without them knowing, but The Voice, American Idol, and stuff like that. They are shows that you have to have a certain look for that producer or that producer. If you get put in front of the wrong producer, and that producer would have liked you, it's too late. It's too bad, because that producer was like, you gotta. Because I've been told every time I audition, they're like, man, you got an amazing voice. But I don't think it's right for this season. I don't think it's right for this season.
You should got American Got Talent, then.
Man, it's.
Try out for them too?
I tried out a couple years ago, but I haven't since. Because like you go up against gymnastics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? How can I compete against a woman that puts a sword down her throat? Like, I can sing Hallelujah. That's it. But I ain't gonna compete against that, flamethrowers and all that stuff. But I mean, I'm going.
I wish, you know what I wish? I guarantee you probably would did good on the 4. If they would never left.
Yeah, man, the 4. Looking at that, I was like, that's actually a good shot to do.
When you come on, you audition pretty much. If you do good, you get the challenge about it. Exactly.
And so, like, I got songs in my back pocket where I'm like, if I pull this out, it's done deal for a lot of people. Because, and I'm not saying that, bragging on myself. It's just that I work at what I do. I practice. Right. I put in hours. Like, I go to the Hendrix Tunnel here in Conway, and I put my speaker on and I sing because it has good acoustics. And I sing that, and I sing a song over and over and over in time. I get to where it's
so
my
you
home.
Stop dancing?
I still dance, you know what I'm saying? I still, but I mean, it's something you have to learn to not do. So I'll dance when the time calls for it.
Right.
But a friend of mine, Shane Thornton, he was talking to me one day. He was like, bro, like, you're an amazing performer and you're an amazing singer. You have to learn to split those up, because you can't dance the whole time you're singing.
Tell Chris Brown that, then.
Chris Brown, man, he got stamina for days. I think.
Oh, okay. So that's basically what it is, stamina.
Yeah.
So now the truth come out,
I mean, yeah, like if you got the stamina to dance and sing, you ain't gonna do a lot of dance moves while you singing.
Right.
But the songs that I sing, like, I put so much voice into it that if I dance, I'm not focusing on my voice as much. I'm focusing on my moves.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because the moves I do is freestyle. Chris Brown, I'm pretty sure he choreographs his moves before he goes up and he starts singing them, you know what I'm saying, and gets that down.
This is burning to be listened to.
But
told
yeah,
the backstory on that. Woo, that's some true stuff.
I can't wait for y'all to listen to it. I can't wait. I'm gonna show y'all the video of this. Y'all get to see it. It's
I think Clip gonna cry. Anyway, keep going. Clip gonna be be sitting there thinking about itself.
Man, it's a hard hit.
That happened to you before having Poonie.
Yeah.
You ever walked in the room when your girl was doing something with somebody?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not an experience you want to live through. I'll tell you that much. Cause while we were making the video, I had two of my friends like do it. While we were making the video, I was sitting there like directing. I was like, this is how I saw it when I walked in. So, just do it like this. And it got to a point where I was like, man, this is too real. Like I'm just sitting here like I was like, it is real because it's happening in front of me, but it's like I'm getting flashbacks and PTSD and all that stuff. I'm like, golly, almost made me like.
You said, hold on, let me call her real quick. I hate you. I really hate you.
Yeah, bro. Every
you should have called and said, I really love you for that. I do.
Man,
my life is going great. And all the babies you got, none of mine. How would you?
I haven't heard from her since, man, it's been a couple years. I haven't heard from her.
Four baby daddies.
Four baby daddies don't know which one is which.
In 2 years?
In 3 years. In 3 years. She got 4 kids. And when I say she don't know which one is which, I mean it's not that she got 4 guys that she's like, I don't know, this is your baby, this is your baby. It's that she don't know whose baby daddy is. 4 of them. And I'm like, I think I dodged a bullet here, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a hell of a downfall. You was dating a singer. Now you got 4 kids and you on a mirror show 6 times. Woo! That ain't gonna work out.
It's something that you gotta. She chose a path. She didn't want me in it, and she flew too close to the sun.
At the end of the day, you free.
Yeah.
Kids free and all.
You sure right, kids free.
Wish I could say that.
You don't wish you could say that.
No, I'm joking. No, you dealt with my little boy. Woo-wee.
Man.
Make you wanna what that little dog used to do on the PlayStation, a rapping dog.
What is that dog do?
You know what I'm talking about? I just want to wind up and down somewhere, man.
Boy.
That little boy so bad. Kick, punch. Oh yeah, we getting the groove now. That was the game. Kick, punch, hook, uppercut, kick. Oh yeah. Not bad. I got that game. I used to play that game hard, boy. Triangle. RT. Damn.
Gotta use all the cheat codes too, bro.
Boy. That dog there with the little ball. Hey, but you know what? This how stupid we was. We were having so much fun with that dog. He was flat. He ain't never had a full body. He punched.
What? Oh, no, bro.
He put on a paper dog.
Paper mache.
That was terrible. I was like, man, I never paid attention to that. How you have a beanie on his head, but on a half a beanie on his forehead? Woo.
Damn, man.
But yeah, man, about to say, so you got the EP out, and you're working on an album.
Yep.
So you have a music video for all 3 of them, or just that one?
All 3 of them. All 3 of them. The video is coming out tomorrow. I'm posting it tomorrow at 3 p.m. Video coming out tomorrow is part 1. And then part 2 is in the works right now. Part 3, I'm gonna wait. So I'm trying to see how well part 1 does. I want to see how people respond to it, and that'll let me know how quick I need to put out part 2.
What's the song?
Promote.
My Bed. First one's called My Bed.
Okay.
Second one's Smoke and Mirrors. Third one is Still Alive.
So when you actually promote the podcast and the video together,
Yeah.
that'd probably be smart. So people will watch the video and they're like, you need to tell them, okay, so you watch the video, now go to the podcast, I'm gonna explain the whole video to you.
Yeah. Cause some people they'll probably
They'll watch
know.
it and be like, I don't see nothing wrong.
Yeah, like, wow, you just walked in on, somebody else. No, yeah.
And women cheat, so I mean, it's okay. No, it's not.
Women, yeah, I ain't gonna speak on that. I ain't gonna speak on that.
Now, I'm going to tell you what I would have done in that situation. She would have called me back and said she was sorry. Cool. Okay. Bet. I'm a savage. I would have purposed to know when she was coming home. So I could be doing the same thing. So she can walk in on me. And I'm going to make sure that she's off. And all shit, black booty cheeks. She clapping. I want her visual to be worse than mine. I'm just saying. I want her to see. I want her to watch me sweat roll off my butt cheek. I don't care. She would have seen every bit of that. Hey, look. When she got through, when I got through, I would have asked like the girl, get out of my room. You know I shouldn't have been doing this. You know what I'm saying. I got black Jesus in my life, and you got me doing this sinning. Jezebel, get thee out here. But yeah, that's perfect. I would have done that myself. I would have made sure she saw something. It ain't no. You put it no, you're not gonna get away with this.
You not gonna
I'm not gonna be hurt. We both gonna be hurt. Today, it's just you gonna be a little more. I'm going 10 times harder. Raw dog and it all. No condoms.
Mike, you
and I'm finishing. What are y'all doing? Nothing. I'm almost there. Hold on, I'll talk to you in a minute.
Go to the hallway. Go to the hallway.
Right, let's in the hallway. You want to join? Yeah, man.
Boy.
That's how I operated. So I had to get you back. I had to get you back. It don't matter what. It's like you're not gonna take the time out of your day, put rose petals and. First of all, it's our anniversary,
right?
So it made me think: was it y'all anniversary too?
No, yeah, it was our anniversary.
No, I'm saying was it their anniversary too?
No, that was just a side dude, man. Like,
how long was he decide?
Well, I found out after that one. I found out that she was messing with multiple guys.
Side dude in the main house.
In the main house, in a bed that I made for her. I made a bed for her. That way, I was like, you know what? It's our anniversary. Let me go ahead and make a bed for you. Something that we can share together.
She bold.
She real bold. She bold. She's so bold. But she thought that I wasn't
gonna show up.
Yeah, I was already getting off of work late, so I guess she just thought, oh well, he gonna be later. Yeah, but she thought I was gonna call her and let her know that I was on my way. That way she could get ready, but she didn't have her phone on her, so that's where she messed up.
Carry your phone in your hand, like you put it on the chest, really.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, have it on the dresser or something so you can feel that vibrate.
No, I was about that plate that ate the half of food. I'm gonna tell you why you only ate half a plate, because it wasn't good in the first place. Keep going. You ain't gonna feed me, I ate half a plate, I'm gonna eat it all.
He ate my food. He ate my anniversary food.
What she cook?
She cooked, what did she call it?
She ate my food.
Yeah, she ate my food. They both ate my food.
They took their time. They made the macaroni with beef.
Hamburger helper.
Talking about happy anniversary. That's the first red flag.
She made like a cake, and then like the food that they was eating was some type of pasta with like it was. I ain't gonna lie, cause you made it for me before. Boy, that stuff slaps. Yeah, it was real good. That's why when I smelled it, when I walked in, I was like, oh, bro.
So
yeah.
you walked in like Ice Cube did. Yeah!
Boy, rub my hands, boy.
Rub your hand like Birdman. Went to the room, you hurt like Iman. If you hoes, I don't want you back.
I was walking in like Witherspoon for the B-Mob over here, baby.
Walked in, you was just like, hey, I can almost like feel that feeling, like walking in like, yeah. And walking like, what the? Because at that point, you couldn't even like get your mind together, like if I wanted to fight dude or if I wanted to just, for the first time, Undertaker choke slam across the room. I don't know, Tombstone, come to just
Batista
do something to it.
boy.
You just went complete numb, like, man.
It's like I said, like, you know, you chilling with your boys and stuff, and you'll joke around, but like, man, like you'll see something, you like, man, if I ever caught my girl cheating, I'll do this and I'll do that, or I'll say this. It's all fun and games until it really happens.
Right.
You walk like I said, I walked in.
Everything slowed down, did it?
Everything was quiet. Everything in my head, it was quiet. I just saw things. I didn't hear anything.
I was like, you're not hearing anything going through?
No. It's like okay. Like you like everything was quiet for a second. Like my mind just kind of like closed shut. And then when I finally realized what was going on, that's when I made my sound because I was hearing their sound. I was like, oh, this is real. Hold up. Wait a minute, boy. But the thing is, they didn't even hear me walk in. I opened the door.
That's how you,
and
don't take it the wrong way, but that's how you know it's good.
Well, yeah.
You don't hear nothing?
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing? Oh.
Anything. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
He saw you. He didn't say nothing. He was like,
man, he didn't see.
He here.
Oh, hey, he here. We're gonna keep going?
Yeah, all right, cool. That's what he did. He was like,
oh, what's up, bro? We're gonna keep going.
He here. Don't shine like she didn't see you. He's gonna rub our hands across the chair.
He'll go away.
He'll go away, maybe.
He's
No, he's still there.
No, he's still there.
He's still there. Oh, okay. Get off of me!
Wait, I'll talk to you later. I'll text you later. Get off of me! No, she tried to play me.
If I do, I'd be mad. I ain't even come. We gotta finish somewhere. Boy. Hey. But we take the time here to shout out who you want to shout out, your producers or whatever. Give everybody your social media.
Unsanctified Trinity.
Video
right
drop
there.
tomorrow. He put a big word on here. Not a lot of people really know big words. So I mean,
I will say,
unsanctified, but you know.
So the title, I will give a shout out to my buddy. The title, the Unsanctified Trinity. It was me and my buddy Giovanni Dominguez. We were rolling up to Fayetteville. We were having like a record label meeting, and just chatting. And I showed him my tracks. He wanted to know what tracks I was thinking about. And I was like, man, I'm gonna put these three together. That's what I'm working on. But I don't really have a
title. Yeah,
I don't have a title for it. And he was like, man, well, what happened to you was kind of like she did you dirty, like some unholy type of things. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, man, you should put that as a title. But you have to find something else for unholy. Like, what's the opposite of holy? And so for some reason, we couldn't think of it. And so for 15 minutes, we're trying to figure it out. And so I hit up my Google. I was like, man, what's the opposite of holy? And I saw like unholy, unblessful, and unsanctified. I was like, ooh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I was like, and then there's three of them. So the Unsanctified Trinity.
Yeah.
It makes it sound a lot worse than anything else I thought of.
Your story make it sound like
Well, that's the thing, man. Like, you see the, because on the album I'm burning a rose, and so like I took
one of too sad though.
Because like I said, like at the end of it, like I'm good. At the end of the album, you see that I'm good because I'm still alive. I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, we already discussed.
Yeah.
But quadruple, okay.
But
That's what your ass get. I'm gonna cut this time. That's what you get. Anyways.
But if I'm gonna shout out some people, first of all, all glory to God. Without Him, wouldn't be doing this, wouldn't be doing that, like Jesus. But my mama, she always supported me. My mama and my granny always supported me. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I wasn't as the progress that I've made now, back in the day. Like, just starting out singing, not knowing what controlling and stuff like that, like, still supporting me. My engineer, Andy Wallace, like, he's one bad engineer. Like, he listens, he hears stuff that nobody else can hear. And so I was like, I want to work with you for my first project. And so he put in a lot of hours, he's done a lot of work, and like, I appreciate him for it. Sharp Dunaway, he shot my video. He's shooting my videos. He does amazing work. He's real professional, like real professional. He's one of those dudes that you can rely on. If you're like, hey, I want to do a video this day, and he says yes, that's it.
Right.
Let's see, Darren Sewell and Jay Jackson, Anthony Roman. They do like. They do like little festivals for people, you know what I'm saying, for like indie artists, rappers, and like I'm like one of the only singers that show up to it. But they allowed me. They're like, oh, you're a singer, like we'll still give you a shot, see what you can do. And for the past like 6 months, I've been going up there to Fayetteville, Fort Smith. They have one in Conway this past weekend, and like they've played my songs on the radio, and so like that's big thing for them, because without that I wouldn't have as much confidence, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, family, I appreciate them. I shout them out, all my family. I love them, man. Like, without them, it wouldn't be me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Husky, he hitting me up in 8th grade, like saying, do I want to be in choir? If I didn't do choir in 8th grade, I wouldn't really know that I could have anything talent singing, yeah. So, yeah, all them, man. And so, yeah.
But your social media, so they can follow you.
Social media, you can find me on Facebook, Rashard Deshon Washington. First name is spelled RASHARDDESHON. It's the middle name. If you don't know how to spell Washington, go back to first grade, check presidents. Instagram, you can find me, Deshon_SingOn_96. If you just put in Deshon Sing On, you'll find it. Snapchat, if you want to Snapchat me and get some streaks going, you know what I'm saying. Deshon1296. Twitter, Deshon3432.
What's your pant size? What's going on?
34, know what I'm saying?
34, 32, grab the jeans over there.
But yeah, like I really appreciate you letting me on pause because happy birthday to you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, hey, that ain't my birthday.
Yeah,
That's why I'm acting a little fool. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, yeah. I just turned 13.
21?
13.
And they can catch you on Netflix, bro?
Yeah, you catch me on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's a season called Sing On. Has Titus Burgess on it. Man, one of the nicest people I ever met. Like, voice, like, just amazing voice. But you can catch me on Sing On episode 4, the love song episode. That was an experience all of itself, but you can catch me on Netflix, catch me on social media, everything you can catch me on. So.
And folks, I want you to go to my YouTube, Cantmakethisup, like, subscribe, share. Push that like button, subscribe, whatever. Also, shout out to all the 7 countries that are listening. You know that there's 7 of them listening. We got Ireland, Germany, Mexico, United Kingdom, India.
Okay.
Of course, America, and Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout out to y'all. Taking y'all time out to listen to me. I know y'all can tell my raspy voice. Don't even matter. But yeah, so with that being said, appreciate y'all. This is Michael the Comedian. I'm out.